Okay, so it seems like there's been some funny news in the VTuber community lately, and this is to do with something pretty crazy. Now, this is a post from Azur Lane. You're probably wondering why this is up at the moment, like, shouldn't you be covering this on your gadget channel? Well, this actually has something to do with VTubers, as there was a latest announcement from the Azur Lane devs, obviously putting up a wall of shame, essentially where they identify, hackers and cheaters in the game, and then put them up on a wall for everyone to see and to shame them. And obviously, people weren't expecting, whenever they were going to shame some of these usernames that are up here, to see H2O Sakana. Now, if you don't know, H2O Sakana is actually the founder of FaZe Connect, a very popular VTuber agency which has been killing it lately. And obviously, people have been clowning on this and actually thinking it's quite funny. And honestly, I think it's incredibly funny too. There isn't really much drama here or whatever that you want to make it to be. It's just quite funny that he has been caught cheating at Azur Lane. Now, some people have, probably tried to turn this into a drama thing, but at the end of the day, it's just funny because at the end, it doesn't really matter if he cheated or not, like, who cares? But yeah, he's obviously been caught, and many people have been absolutely spamming this, saying, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater, fishman, what the hell? Fishman, what did you do? Sakana, people are like tagging him and stuff. Now, obviously, we don't exactly know whether it is officially him. Now, obviously, I don't know, if it is. It could just be an account that has used the same username and has used it. But obviously, there's been a lot of people as well in the comments, like, saying, he told me that, he was banned. But again, that is literally just someone saying, oh, he told me. So, you can't really go off anything like that. People say, Fishman, what did you do? Sakana, yo, Fishman, is this true? Explain yourself. Bro, what are you doing? Lamau, look at this cheater. Fishman, like, bro, it's so funny. And I think tons of people have been going crazy over this, which I think is extremely hilarious that this has been brought up. But obviously, this was a tweet back in November 2018. This isn't even a new tweet. This isn't something where essentially, they dropped it and he's been banned recently. He's actually been banned for over, 7 years? Which is pretty crazy. And obviously, this is an extremely old tweet, but people or someone, I think in the Twitter community, has gone around and actually looked and found out that he was banned, obviously 7 years ago, and it's now obviously, spawned a ton of FaZe Connect fans and VTuber fans to come over and talk about it, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Now, obviously, Sakana hasn't talked about it at all, but again, I hope that he does, because again, I think it is absolutely hilarious. And obviously, yeah, FaZe Connect, obviously they're great. Obviously, this was one of the posts that kind of shared this. I don't know if this was the original one that kickstarted all of the people going over to it, but yeah, you can see here that they found it. They're like, wait a minute, no way. And people saying, Fishman's biggest scandal, get the Google Docky out, by he or she. It's actually real. I legit thought this was fake, and then I saw the original post is from 2018. It's real. It's Fishman. People are going crazy on this. I can't believe Fishman would do this biggest scandal in VTuber history ever. No, not him. Obviously, this was the post that I saw, obviously saying, I met Sakana at a con a few years ago, and he told me he was banned when I mentioned I ran into the Azur Lane, whenever I ran the official Azur Lane Discord, told me not to mention it to Pippa at the meet and greet, but since it's out now, I might as well say it, which is quite funny. He said she's gonna rag at him over this. He said, I could have been a ship girl, Pippa, probably. So yeah, people were just like making jokes about this. Again, no one's taking this seriously at all. It's just funny to see, obviously, a CEO getting banned from a game like Azur Lane at the end of the day. And obviously, yeah, people have been talking about this on the FaZe Connect kind of subreddit as well, saying, breaking news, Sakana got himself banned from Azur Lane back in 2018 for cheating during a game event, which is so funny. Obviously, yeah, you got FaZe Connect members as well. Tanva obviously tweeting about this as well, just laughing at this. I think it's hilarious, saying the scandal that will rock FaZe world to his core. I can never recover from this. Of course, he plays Azur Lane, or played Azur Lane. He doesn't play Azur Azur Lane anymore. Well, maybe he plays on a different account, you never know. Then there it is, the downfall of FaZe Connect is now one of the black companies of VTubing, joining the ranks of Nijisanji and vshojo. I expect them to fold and everyone on the talent roster to announce their immediate graduation this weekend. You know, the FaZe Connect situation is insane. FaZe Connect is... I might steal one of these, to be fair. The H2O Sakana accusations. He said accusations, he admitted it, it's an admission. Bro, these are so funny. Obviously, yeah, people saying source, you know, one of them was from, yeah, Tenva tweeting about this, which is quite funny. But also you got like the initial discovery, the tweet from 2018, bonus law drop, which is obviously from the extra person who told them. You know, people saying, is this real? Yes. That is, oh wait, that is Sakana actually, oh wait, that is Sakana actually like 100% confirming that they got banned from Azur Lane all those years ago. Oh my god, bro. This is just so funny. This is one of these things where I didn't know if I was going to make a video about this, but I'm glad I did, because it is just one of these funny, lighthearted situations that goes on in the VTuber community sometimes, where like, you know, technically what he did was a bad thing, I guess, in terms of cheating at the game. But also it is Azur Lane where like you're not really competing against anybody unless it's like multiplayer. So at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I think it's just funny to clown on him for something that he did 7 years ago. You know, saying as an Azur Lane player in 2019, how the hell do you cheat in Azur Lane? He said, that's a question. Azur Lane's got a lot of processes that are automatic. He said maybe he got caught trying to run macros. Did Sensei debut at the same time? The one where Hololive got a collab with them. Said there's a mod for Azur Lane. It lets you one-shot enemies and no cooldown for skills. So yeah, obviously there are some hacks out there. With people saying it's phase over. It said, bro, I'm an Azur Lane player and I cannot in good conscience condone this behavior. From this day forwards, I shall abstain from watching FaZe Connect streams. So FaZe Connect is a black company confirmed, even worse than vshojo and Nijisanji combined. Which, yeah, you know, it's good that we've got this kind of drama going on with FaZe Connect instead of like the proper serious like stuff that we've had with vshojo and Nijisanji over the past couple of weeks, which has been pretty terrible. It's good to have like this kind of switch up of like just people making fun of a CEO for just doing something stupid like years ago. They're finally a FaZe Connect drama, certified goofy scandal. You know, what's funny is the original tweet from 2018. Fishman has been sweating for 7 years, hoping that no one finds out. He said, in all seriousness, most likely a LARPer. No, and obviously they say, you know, it might be a LARPer, which obviously I did think it might have been. But I think, obviously, that tweet that we saw saying, is this real? And then he says, yes. I mean, I think it's pretty set in stone that. I think we know exactly exactly who did it. It said, next time, can you get banned in the league, please? Lol, the greatest scandal to date. Boss, you gotta add this into the documentary. It's been confirmed. Said not the HR department, which is, yeah, it's crazy. The HR department getting involved. Oh my god. But yeah, you know, this is pretty much all the news there is with FaZe Connect at the moment. Obviously, if there's anything else to do with this, then I'll let you know. But I think this is about it. I think it's just very funny that many of the talent are even clowning on him as well. And, you know, it's pretty much just one of these funny situations that have come up to bite him after 7 years. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off again. They got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So, see ya.